today. I spent a lot of money in the stores, probably more than I should have. But you know what? Let's focus on the game.
The Lakers begin the game with the basketball. Ball to James. There's the toss. Flushes down the slam. So far, so good.
Didn't take long to get this crowd on their feet. And one of the most undervalued things in sports, the 13th man, the fans. If they get you going in a game, they can help you sustain that energy.
That's off the side of the rim, short.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
To Millsap. Can't connect.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
James to Caldwell Pope. From long range. That's off the side of the rim, no good. To Millsap. Deep right corner. Just not going down.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Oh, emphatic slam.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
No good, and no foul.
And so much of the shot is before the shot even occurs. As a defense, make him do things he's uncomfortable with. Stay up on him. Make him catch the ball outside of his comfort zone.
From the painted area, won't go down.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
To Jokic. Inside, he scores.
Just remember an old saying here, you're only as good as your last shot, and your last shot went in, so it's time to get going.
Lakers at the controls right now. Shot by James off the mark. He's looking for that touch.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Shot from the lane won't go. To Millsap. Curling inside to Jokic. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Lonzo with it. 2-point advantage. Shot denied by Jokic. And that one out of bounds off a nugget. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Caldwell Pope. Can't connect. Has to know what's a good shot and what isn't.
See, I don't like that shot right there. Pass the ball, get the defense moving, maybe set a hard screen, roll to the rim, see the ball go in a couple of times before you settle for a mid-range jumper that's contested.
To Caldwell Pope. A lot of contact, no whistle.
Ed, the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
To Thomas. Here's a chance from long range. His first effort off the mark. Los Angeles, they have it. Nothing going here on that drive. Beyond the arc for three. It's good. Something tells me they'll give him that shot again.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Going to launch beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, short.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Oh, nice swat.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Not that time.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Nice pass to set things up.
This game is so mental. Trust me. Some nights you get poor effort defensively, you can't make any shots, then you see the ball go in, boom, switch turned on.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Lakers ball. In a flash, scores at the rim.
Who's controlling the paint? The offense is controlling the paint right now. The defense needs to do a better job of making it more uncomfortable for those easy lays.
Rainmaker smothering D.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
I like that aggression early. You never just settle for jumpers. You attack, you attack, you attack. Then when they back off, you'll have room to shoot that, Jay.
Jay, they've been waiting for that to go down, but here they are trying to chip away and cut into this margin.
And there's nothing more frustrating as a shooter to get open looks and not see the ball go in. But if they do, that could be the start of a problem.
We're through one from Staples Center with the Lakers on. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. It's Denver's ball. Thomas lets it fly from beyond the arc. Good offense beating good defense.
It is extremely prevalent right now for three-point shooters because of the skill set at every position is that versatile. Even your 5s and 4s can knock down 3s at a high clip.
It's a world of great three-point shooters and great three-point shooting teams. No good. Defense catching a break there.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off two legs and expect the contact.
Ball into the front court. Up 5. Oh, that's tough.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player sure on the shots.
It's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make you pay.
I hear so many players talk about, oh, my skill set is this or my skill set is that. How about your skill set is your effort on the defensive end? That's something we don't talk about as much as we need to.
Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error. Thomas. And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. To Millsap. Lets it fly from long range. And a putback slam.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
James. Works it to James. Lonzo Ball. Not that time. Nuggets have the possession to Millsap. Fires the 3. And the rebound taken in by Lonzo. Ball with it up top. Leads just a point. Here comes the screen. Here's LeBron for 2. Somehow finds a way to get it to go. Can't fault the D.
I don't know what the point of you having a scouting report is if you don't utilize it. You're allowing him to get to positions on the floor where you know he feels most comfortable. Make it a challenge for him by making him do something uncomfortable.
To James. Down for McGee. And finishes strong.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
To James. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Veteran move right there.
Still blows my mind that this young man is 16 years in the NBA, has not had one bad injury, but more importantly, it's about the respect of the game. That's what LeBron James brings to the table when you think about basketball. You respect the game, you get the benefits.
4-3. That one also no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. It's James. Offensive rebound. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
And see, this is simple. This is where the PG pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.